College of Technology and Department of Computer Science Engineering. So this is our case study problem statement. So HTTPS. So what is an HTTPS? Means abbreviation of HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol. So it is the main use of communication between the browser as well as the user as well as a server. So the main problem is that there is, before going to the HTTP, there is no method to adopt the server as well as users with different communications. So HTTP is used to communicate with server with the browser to the users. So users want to know something about the details of technology, like in HTTPS is a hypertext transfer protocol used to get the information from the server. So it mostly used for networks. So how to define and how to ideate and how to empathy is all the going to tell about my students. So now we are going to see that one by one.
Hello everybody, I'm Rakshana from CSEC. I'm here to explain the empathy part for the HTTP Human Interconnected and Design Thinking case study. And the user need here is efficient and standard communication between clients and browsers and servers on the web. So the problem here is before HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, there was widely adopted method representing and requesting the transmitting data over the internet, and early communication protocols were fragmented and lacked in consistency and were inefficient for scaling and for the global web. This led to slower the data and exchanges, limited the functionality in connecting different systems. And the context here is the HTTP simplifies the access for the web pages and images, such as images, videos, and resources that will be defining the clear methods such as like get, put, post, and delete methods. And for the data exchanges, it supports scalable and decentralized communication, enabling the global web experience that rely on today. Enhancements like HTTP secure the version of HTTPS and the further to ensure the data and privately and the privacy, making the web more safer and more reliable for the user. So the empathy part and the define part will be explained by my friends. Thank you.
The define phase in design thinking focuses on consolidating observations, user needs, and insights into a clear, actionable problem statement. For HTTP, this step involved identifying the specific challenges and requirements necessary for seamless communication to the internet. The key requirements for HTTP are simplicity. The protocol must be simple to implement for developers and easy to use for systems. It should provide straightforward mechanism for clients to request resources and servers to respond effectively. Second one is scalability. As internet usage grew exponentially, the protocol needed to handle an increasing number of users and requests without bottlenecks. It had to support both small personal websites and large-scale applications like e-commerce or video streaming. Next is reliability. It should handle network disruptions and ensure accurate delivery of requests and responses. Mechanisms to detect and manage errors or corrupted data were essential for smooth user experiences. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to tell about the prototype. Prototype HTML 0.9, HTML 0.1, HTML 0.2. HTTP refers to the beginnings of all the techniques. It can be referred to the code transmission that can be product to the other segments. This segmentage of the HTML1 and HTTP 2.1 that can be destination by all the events. This value of the enough of the technology can be done to the other values. It can be mainly focused to get the HTTP 3.1, HTTP 3.2 and HTTP 3.4. In that, we can mainly focus that all the values that can be similar to the only one phases of the compiler. This can be attached to the other segment range. This will be equal to the one of the segment range that can be modeled to the other segment range. In that, we can easily find the other segment range to be converted to the one segment, another segment in the all the process. This can be converted to the HTTP1, HTTP2, HTTP3. This can also be called as the HTTP hypertext transfer.
In conclusion, the evolution of HTTP demonstrates how a design thinking approach can lead the innovative and user-centered solution by empathizing with users' needs, defining the problems, ideate practical solutions, prototyping, implementation, and testing in real-world scenarios. HTTP has continuously evolved to meet the demands of the modern internet. This iterative process has transformed HTTP into scalable and reliable, the efficient protocol that power seamless communication between clients and server, ultimately enabling the dynamic, interconnected web will rely on today. Thank you.
I'm here to explain about the ideate part. Brainstorm and develop possible solutions. The solution, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, was designed as a statelessness request response protocol type. A client sends a request, for example, GET for retrieving the data. The server processes the request and sends the response, for example, the requested HTML document. Innovations considered. Use of uniform resource locators URLs for addressing the resources. Definition of method like get, post, put and delete to perform operations. Establishing hypertext transfer protocol headers